What is up, guys? It's your boy Shocker, the 96 Hedgehog here. I go with our Week 2 team, but they're going against my good buddy Jake, aka Lord Ixie, the Philadelphia Phantoms. And this is looking to be a really interesting matchup. Jake and I have squared it off. I think the first time we squared off actually was in WWC. I beat him there, and then the next time we faced... I think... Did we face off any other times? Actually, no. I didn't mean to be for that song. I think maybe? And then maybe he went, I don't know. But I haven't been able to battle Jake in a very long time, so I'm really looking forward to facing him here. I was a little disappointed not to be able to face him in WC and in LDL since I did take over the team and everything, but this is going to be a good match. Jake's a really good buddy. But let's break down Jake's team. First off, for his G-Max Pokemon, he has got the Dreadnought. And I want to, again, every week I'm going to let you guys know this so that you understand. We can only hold a Pokeball with our Mons. So there is something for that you have to be very aware of. But he has got a G-Max Dreadnought, and for the rest of his team, he sniped me of Melmetal. He didn't realize I wanted it. If he probably realized that, he might have let me have it. But he's got Melmetal, he's got Togekiss, he's got Gengar, he's got Gastrodon, he's got Mandibuzz, Silvally, Goodra, Vikavolt, Flareon, and Maractus. A lot of thick things. Not per se a lot of offense, but a lot of bulk that just does what it is. His main threatening offensive mons, if I'm being honest with you, is Vikavolt, Goodra to an extent, Dreadnought, Melmetal, and Gengar. The rest are just bulk and then just potential setup or just defensive pivots. As for the 6 I think the first 5 makes so much sense versus me. Silvally, I think, only comes as a parting shot user. If not, I see it a reason for him to bring Goodra then. But that's since if I do see Goodra, I need to be careful with one of my sets and everything like that. Dreadnought has some potential to come in this week as well, but again, with just the Pokeball rule, I don't know if it's really that good versus me. Vikavolt is really up in the air. I don't think he brings it because of the fact that it's only there for webs. If you look at Jake's hazards, it's only sticky webs, so there's no reason for me to bring that. And plus, when I have a Trick Room team, there's no reason for him to do that. But yeah, so looking at his team, Gengar I think counts, but not as a choice Gengar. Probably as a Specs or Life Orb / Expert Belt Gengar. Potentially a specially defensive Ringdo Berry or Leftovers Gastro. Primary, probably a mixed defensive Mandibuzz. Probably somewhat set up defensive Togekiss. Banded Melmetal, of course. And then for the Silvally, I don't know what else it could be. Goodra comes, potentially Rocky Helmet Leftovers, potentially as well. And if Vikavolt comes, I'm going to say probably Expert Belt, potentially Life Orb. But let's break down the team we're bringing this week because we got some new faces coming this week. First off, we got the Avatar, and we brought the right berry this time. I'm thinking this is what we needed last week in order to pick up the win we did. We're bringing Calm Mind, Thunderbolt, or Spirit Grass Knot. Purely special. I think Jake will predict me to bring, if he thinks I'm bringing Zero, which I probably should, he probably will predict me to bring Special Zero Aura, which makes total sense in a way. But I'm hoping he won't fully expect it. He could also expect Nyx. But basically, the Zero Aura, after he gets a Calm Mind, 2 Calm Minds up, Aura Spear, I believe, does kill Melmetal, or has a really strong chance to kill Melmetal. The Grass Knot is obviously there for the Gastrodon, but Aura Spear plus Thunderbolt really just wrecks his team. The only thing that is going to be a struggle for us is going to be Goodra if it comes. Gastro is also a bit of a problem, but I'm not too worried about it. But I think it's going to be something we definitely need to keep our minds out for that. Up next, we're bringing pretty much a mixed defensive Milotic, not fully Fizz Dev, but really mixed defensive to the point where it is fully Fizz Dev, but is in a way good enough defense. And that's, I can just change this up real quick if I really want to, which I might actually real quick. Actually, I probably will. So let's knock this down to probably 335. And let's keep that to that, and then we run the rest of it. So a little more Fizz Def, so because there's only special defensive mons we're going to worry about, the being the Togekiss and the that. But if you actually look at our speed creeping here, we actually are faster than non-speed invested Togekiss, which if he does that is pretty much fine with me. But Recover, Toxic, Ice Beam, Scald. Basically, the goal is to hopefully Toxic that Gastrodon or the Mandibuzz, as he's got no way to remove that type of status on his team. And then Skull Ice Beam just really chipped down his team, and in a way wins it. This my luck is very clutch to keep because it's my main Melmetal check to it as well, in the sense of regard that it can be the one that's take the hits. So we got to be very careful how we use our Milotic this week. Making his debut is Beyblade, and this is a very interesting set nonetheless. I am bringing Assault Vest Beyblade, aka a Hitmontop, with Stone Edge, Close Combat, Bullet Punch, Bulldoze. Max HP 144 attack, Adamant Nature, 28 defense, 84 speed. The 84 speed lets me outspeed Togekiss if it's got 0 speed invested, or slide enough speed to outspeed something like, say, Milotic or something. Which if that happens, then it's faster than me. So there is that. I mean, I could speed creep this thing, a creeping of Milotic, which actually would make a lot of sense for him, because if Milotic's faster and gets faster recovery, then that could be a problem versus him. So we're gonna probably change that. So it would probably say, if I was say 96, 98, I would hit 93. So actually, let's change. No, not 6. 188, 199. So we'll just say 200. So that should let me outspeed my Togekiss guaranteed if it's speed creeping the Milotic, because I don't think he's going to try to speed creep for Beyblade since I'm not going to put any speed in this thing. But Stone Edge plus Bullet Punch kills with this Technician, I know. Intimidate is more smarter, I know, but Technician actually does a lot of things for me. Technician with Stone Edge plus Bullet Punch kills Togekiss, primarily. So that's something that's really good to know. Bulldoze plus Bullet Punch kills Gengar, 100%. Close Combat with the attack investment I have pretty much guarantees a 2-shot on Melmetal, and Stone Edge into the Stone Edge plus whatever into Mandibuzz Stone Edge plus Close Combat should kill Mandibuzz, so that's definitely another thing we're going to be careful of. This is a very somewhat important piece to our puzzle this week, and the fact that it's just going to get a lot of chip damage on the teams that we really need for the type. Up next, we're bringing our Power Herb Solar Beam Arcanine, Toxic Morning Sun Fire Blast. And this is a very important, I think, somewhat piece to our puzzle to win this week as well. Arcanine basically toxic everything on his team. And the main goal we need to do is, what I think we need to do is either immediately burn his Ringleberry on his Gastrodon, or we kill this thing with this, because we basically do have a good chance to kill pretty much after it's around a toxic damage or a Fire Blast hit. Solar Beam will 100% kill the Gastrodon. But again, it comes down to the risk of running that Rindo Bear, which at Jake Smart, that's definitely going to be the 2 items he's going to be grabbing this week. So that's something we have to be very careful. We're running Max HP, Modest, Max Special Attack 4 in Speed, 4 in Defense. Pretty much a bit of a bulky offensive Arcanine, which I've been really enjoying using as of late. Not really fully offensive, which we will potentially try. If we did last week, it would have worked. But nonetheless, I think this Arcanine is really great. I think it's going to be really good, and I'm really looking forward to it. Making the returning debut is Mudsdale, baby. Chesto Berry Mudsdale, which actually, if you look at the set, makes no sense whatsoever. So actually, let's change that. We'll run leftovers. We'll change that. I was going to put rest for like the one thing, but we'll just run leftovers. It's more safer. Max HP, Max Defense, 4 in Speed Def. Basically, this is we take on Melmetal perfectly fine. Rock Tomb is there for the things like Mandibuzz and stuff like that. And the Togekiss, so I can go for the Heavy Slam, knock them out. Earthquake, and then Body Press is really good because of the fact if I can start getting my defenses boosted up, I can start clicking some buttons versus some teams and just destroying them. Earthquake is good just general stab versus his entire team as well, except for his flying types. And that's a guard. Last but not least, we're bringing Vanilla. If you look at his team, he's got no safe switch into Ice Stab besides Melmetal. His entire team is just weak to this thing, and he's going to lose it if he loses this Pokemon. So we're now 120 HP, max special attack, modest nature, 92 speed, enough speed to outspeed, like I said, the Togekiss, and to outspeed max speed, timid, Vikable, trying to go for the agility and stuff like that. But Freeze Dry is there for specifically for Gastrodon. Blizzard is just so I can click Blizzard. Aurora Veil with Light Clay so we can get some protective energies for our Pokemon. And Icy Wind is there for any potential like clutch little speed that I really think I need control, or to basically get rid of the Choice Scarf boost on Gengar if Gengar does come as a Choice Scarfer. But that is going to be it for the team, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we can pick up another win. And I didn't really talk about this, but really 132 HP, 8 defense, for bulk, max special attack, and outspeed Gengar. Until next time.